Ladies and gentlemen, we have a new challenger today. His name is Kang Clem 32. That's a very interesting screen name. I'm not entirely sure what the background of it is. We're going to have an excellent match today. Of course, I'm going to pick my usual E.HONDA Miss Decimus Maximus Meridius, and we'll see who our challenger selects today. Always going to pick Evil Ryu. I hate when people pick Evil Ryu. It's frustrating because he's a boss character and he gives him godlike abilities. Alright guys, so I gotta really turn up in order to give this challenger all he can handle because he has an extreme advantage with his character. Alright guys, let's lock and load and let's get in it. Oh, homie, toe tap his ass. Boom! Got the perfect because I put that pressure on him. Man, I get turned up when somebody picks Evil Ken, Violent Ken, Evil Ryu, and of course Akuma because it gives them a really big advantage and I want to be able to snatch that from them. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's get it. What? Oh, you see what I'm saying? They're able to do these godlike moves that really gives them an advantage. Right, let me put that pressure on him and headbutt his ass into the Shadow Realm. Boom. And man, I really rocked his ass. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I was able to get the first one pretty handily of Kang Clem 32. We'll see who he selects for the second match. I was able to dominate the first one pretty handily. So this is Street Fighter Turbo of the final challengers. What I really like about this game is that it has different artwork and better graphics and of course customized colors and skins for your character so you can really make like some interesting color schemes, which I have E.HONDA here in the menacing all black and white that I made myself, and I really enjoy these color schemes and make them look menacing. Let me get Ariel right now. Let me toe tap his ass. Boom! Let me put that pressure on me. Just threw me out of the club. I'm going to hit Ariel. Boom! Quick, fast, in a hurry. PDQ for you acronym enthusiasts. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's see if I can take it home. I'm going to put that pressure on him right now, ASAP. He's going to try to get back and zone me into oblivion, but I got something for that. Okay, let me get Ariel now. Boom! Okay, let me get it. Boom! What I like to do is use the 100-hand slap as a decoy as a deterrent for them to get too close. And as soon as they let their guard down, I just put that E.HONDA symbol headbutt and I delete their health bar. Like your browser history when you were in high school. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I just milli rocked this opponent again. Okay, to be fair, I'm not going to pick E.HONDA for the third and final round because I dominated. And I'm going to pick Chun-Li this time because she's one of my special favorites for reasons I can't discuss on this channel for community guidelines purposes. And we're going to go to Thailand and whip his ass in his own backyard. And I'll pick a different character in order to even the playing field because I pretty much dominated with my primary character of E.HONDA. Alright, so I'm gonna... There we go. Boom! Oh, I'm throwing his ass out of the club. I'm throwing his ass all the way back to Chiang Mai. Boom! Okay. He's gonna throw a tiger shot. Got him! Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, PDQ, pretty damn quick for you. Acronym enthusiast. Okay, so I was able to dominate with Chun-Li even though she isn't my main. One of my favorite characters, but not who I main with on this particular platform. I typically pick E.HONDA. Now, this is a good opportunity for me to practice with another challenger. Okay, he's gonna throw. I knew he was gonna throw that. Let me give him that little kick. Got him! Easy breezy, lemon squeezy. I thought he was going to hit me with the tiger uppercut, which I really exposed myself because I jumped in without any protection there, and he did not throw the uppercut in time, and I just wiped his health bar. I melted his health bar like an ice cream cone on a hot day in Las Vegas. So match limit reached disbanding lobby. I was able to sweep the set. So, ladies and gentlemen, what you think of that particular battle between my challenger with a very interesting screen name? Of course, at first he picked Evil Ryu, and man, when someone picks Evil Ryu, Violent Ken, or Akuma, I really get turned up because it makes me angry. I see red. Like this t-shirt that I'm wearing today, which is a special shirt. This is the rapper Future, and it says She Belonged to the Street Fighter. It's from the meme She Belonged to the Streets, but it's a playoff from one of my favorite games, and they merged the two, She Belonged to the Streets, and of course, She Belonged to the Street Fighter. So I get these shirts on www.tpublic.com. And man, I see red like the t-shirt I'm wearing when someone picks Evil, Violent Ken, Evil Ryu, or Akuma. And man, I turned up to another level and I wiped his health bar out of there pretty easily. Then he picked Ryu, just the regular Ryu. And of course, the result was the same with the Honda. In order to even the playing field, I decided to select a different character. At that point, it was apparent that my skill set was asymmetrical to my challenger. That is a very nice way of saying that I was merely rocking his ass without any problem. And I decided to select Chun Li, which is one of my personal favorite characters for reasons that I cannot discuss on this platform for community guidelines purposes. And
Bruh.
I was able to merely rock him, and the result was the same, even though he selected Sagat. He had a decent strategy of throwing the tiger shot, but he didn't throw the tiger shot and tiger uppercut combo that can make a Sagat player very formidable. And he didn't execute that properly. And I was able to just throw him away like yesterday's trash. Now, even though I was dominant in this match, and like I said, my skill set was asymmetrical to my challenger, which is a nice way of saying that I curb stomped him, I do want to thank that challenger for having a fun spirited match today because regardless if you win, lose, or draw, it's about upholding the spirit of competition and reliving the nostalgia of one of our favorite video games in the Street Fighter universe. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to tell me your thoughts to that particular battle in the comment section below. If you thought I performed masterfully and flawlessly, please give me my props in the comment section. And of course, if you have any critiques or thought I struggled at any point, of course, please drop those in the comment section below. But please keep those comments respectful for community guidelines purposes. So, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in today for this episode. If you found value in today's entertainment, hit that like button. And more importantly, join our community of retro fighting game enthusiasts by subscribing to the channel. And remember, when you subscribe, not only are you joining an amazing community that we're building on this platform, you'll never miss an episode of Street Fighter Struggles. Until next time.